her daughter and her are they're just obscene. I mean, this has been going on, I guess, almost 3 years. Even before I was feeding here, if I dared throw out a couple of nuts on the sidewalk or something, she was already after the birds. Almost 3 years. I mean, that's just crazy. A person like that is crazy. Okay, I could probably give her. I found the Max Planck research article in German, so I could print that out and put that up on the lamppost here, and I think I'm going to do that. I've done that on occasion. I've hung many a poster here, and when Baby, the cow, is alive, every week after, well, even when she was still alive, I put a little news blurb together, and with photograph, and on the stump of an old tree right next to the picnic table where I used to feed Baby and her calf and her mother, Mama, I hung that, so because there's a walking trail there, and a lot of kids use it on the way to school and to come down into town here shopping, and I gave out a lot of information about eating meat, and especially at Christmas time, and the religious aspect of why on a holiday of birth are you killing animals to celebrate that. So it's just to raise awareness, to make people think. And until the farmer one day, I guess I put a new poster almost every week or every other week. And after Baby died, I did it for a whole year after she died, okay, for her. And of course I wrote the book. But anyway, it's just unbelievable. One day I came, and the stump was completely hatcheted and cut to the ground. So that's what the farmer did. Although there was nothing on there about the farmer, it was just information to make people think about, livestock farming and factory farming, and that's what he did. He hatcheted the whole thing. And he also helped destroy the picnic table as well. So, wow. Unbelievable, isn't it? Yeah, well, you won't believe some of the things, and now maybe you understand why I feel the way I do. After living through that for 2.5 years and seeing a lot of awful things, it has to change you. You either become a zombie and turn the other way and not think about it, but if you are sensitive and you have a heart, you just can't turn away. I just couldn't turn away, and I had to do something. And even though all the animals are dead and butchered, I had to write the book. I had to write the book for the animals, so that they still have their voice after death. So in one way, they're still alive. Baby's still alive. And oh my, look at the pigeons eating on the sparrows. The sparrows. The pigeons are over there now. Wow, they're relentless. But they're hungry. They're hungry. The pigeons are hungry. They're all hungry. Let me tell you, the few pochard ducks and 2 swans, everything there, the little pigeons, the little sparrows, there were so very few of them. That place, that promenade in Mearsburg used to be covered with sparrows. And I think we saw 2 or 3. Where are all the birds? Where are they at? Of course, all those restaurants there, I am sure that they're poisoning the birds there. I am sure about it. And the laws in Germany are not as strict as they are in Switzerland. I think the people poison. I know in Constance they do. And I have many pictures of poisonings there in Constance. And the city council there and the mayor just does nothing. I wrote numerous letters. Newspapers there won't publish anything. They just will not just do anything except to give you a ticket and make you pay if they catch you feeding any of the birds in the city. And there used to be a rather large flock of pigeons there. I'd say about 100, 150. You know, when the pandemic hit, those people were, you know, had free reign. And when I came in there, of course, there were very few people walking around because many of the stores were closed. And the birds didn't have that much to eat. But I can tell you, they must have been poisoning rampant, okay? And no one does anything. They just do not enforce it. And one day, several years ago, a picture that I found a poor pigeon right in near the Marktplatz, which is the center of the city with the fountain and so forth. We'll have videos of that. Like I say, I'll do a walkabout. And there's a poor pigeon laying in the corner right on the street in front of everybody. Do you think anybody would pick up that poor pigeon? Do you think anyone would pick it up? No. No. They just let it there dead. Okay. Probably it was dying and they just let it there. But it had a huge hole in its wing. It had been shot. There's someone right there living. That pigeon I've been seeing for over a year, and it lived right there in the center of on one of the rooftops of one of those buildings with, you know, where people live upstairs and downstairs are the businesses. And someone shot it. Just opened their window up and shot it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So, yeah, I think Anita's right. These non-native species are really treated like trash. So, less than trash, right? Trash is not a sentient creature, is it? It's not alive. It's just a piece of trash. But these are living creatures, right? And who brought them here? Who brought them here to this continent? They didn't bring themselves, okay? Which means you're responsible. People are responsible. So you do that sort of thing, you're responsible, you take care of them, okay? It's discrimination. It's discrimination. Like any other discrimination, it's all bad. It's all bad, whether it's human beings or whether it's animals. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm standing out here to make sure our birds are not messed with, so they get their chance to eat their food. Like I say, it's a much smaller group of crows than there were here this morning. So some of them may have taken off because I'm so late. Hopefully it's not because something happened to them. But anyway, yeah, we'll see. I wonder, is that woman one of the residents of our new building? I don't know. Hope not. All I know is she's a friend of Tamara Blatter, which is, as we all know, certified bird killer. Anyway, we're looking at our little birds here. They're having a good time. No hawks in sight. Actually, not many pigeons. There were more pigeons this morning. We have the Hayfley people out there, including the brute that very suspiciously was totally preoccupied with me discovering that poisoned bread and cake in the corner of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And he has his back to me now. But boy, when I saw his face, I was really shook up. So maybe that's not a nice thing to say, go back to hell where you belong, but to me, he's the devil. To me, he's the devil. Okay, he's a demon. I mean, you're evil. He's evil to do what he did to me, and he's evil what he does to the birds. So I can't condone him in any way. Now we have the terrible bird lady has walked around the block, and now she's making her way back here. So I'm going to exit the field, okay, and because I don't want her attacking the birds. So, but it looks like most of the food is gone. Charlie got his fill. And if you saw Charlie pulling on the bag, that's what he used to do in the park. But believe it or not, he actually hopped in the bag, because I had bigger shopping bags that weren't so tall. And he hopped in there. It was amazing. Come here, honey. Come over here. So, come here, baby. There you go. Hard to see here, isn't it? I think we'll put him over here. There's my friend in Rigdon tire truck. I believe he's from Greece. Very nice man. Very, very nice man. I was in his truck one day, but he's really nice. I don't know if that's the same guy anymore. I'd have to see him get out of the truck. Oh. I don't know if that's him. Yes, it is. Yeah. Okay. So, we'll go back this way.